I had the chance to ride on Level Airlines from JFK Airport to Barcelona, and I'm going to take you through my entire flight experience. Let's get right into it. I hadn't actually heard of Level Airlines. In fact, when I booked this seat, I booked an Iberia Airlines ticket. Come to find out, it was code-shared with Level Airlines. After getting on board, it's clear to see that Level is a true low-cost carrier, and you could see that they earned that designation well. Level Airlines operates Airbus A330s, and they are generally in the 333 configuration. In this aircraft, that makes for a pretty tight squeeze. Like many other airlines, this flight was absolutely sold out, and what ended up happening was you were forced to check your carry-on bags at the gate. Here, take a look at the legroom. I'm about 6 feet tall. I don't have really any room for my knees. The gentleman to my right had the same issue. The lack of legroom becomes even more apparent when you drop down the tray table because it ends up jamming right into your knees if you're over what I'd say maybe 5'10". One thing to think about on this aircraft is there's a couple seats toward the rear that are not in a 333 configuration, but a 232 configuration. That might give you a little bit more room. However, there is a trade-off. You'll be very close to the restrooms for that extra bit of room. Okay, let's talk about onboard amenities. This aircraft is equipped with an entertainment system and a USB port for you to plug in your devices. One thing that is lacking, though, is while they do offer wired headphone connections, they do not offer Bluetooth. So if you have AirPods, there's nothing for you to really do here unless you have an adapter. The interface itself on the entertainment system on board Level is easy to navigate. They do have the usual options, things like maps, weather, statistics, but they also offer a selection of music and movies. Okay, so let's take a look at your proximity to your neighbor. When you do look around, you will be a little bit constricted. The pitch and width of these seats is relatively small. The window is also a small one considering it's an A330. I just got off a Dreamliner and those windows are a lot nicer. Okay, so as a low-cost carrier, you will expect to pay for any extras that you consume on board, and this flight is no exception. I'll go ahead and take you through some of the onboard menus of things that you can offer. This is the onboard menu, and these things can be offered to you on board for purchase. If you've ever been on Spirit Airlines, this sort of configuration will look familiar. One thing I found weird was that water was not offered by the flight attendants. You'd have to go to the back and get it yourself. That was weird. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope that this review gave you a little bit better idea what Level Airlines offers. Drop a like if you enjoyed the review.